Yo, 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 just your boy Keefer right here on the Soulful Experience, man. I got one of the most hottest up-and-coming artists coming out of Pasadena, California. Songwriter, producer, actor. Man, this guy plays the bass, keys. I got my man, Mr. DeJuan Turrentine on the line. What's going on with you, bro?
Oh, man, God is good, man. Staying elevated so I can continue to inspire.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So I got you on the Soulful Experience show. You know, you've been rocking with us for quite a long time, man. You got a new project coming out. Man. So talk a little bit about it. We'll gauge into some other things, but talk about that project real quick just to let the listeners know what's going on with you, bro.
Absolutely, man. So I'm embarking on a new project called Authentic and Real. And it basically just embodies, man, the real concepts, true life experiences, some that I've dealt with, but even from, relational issues that people go through in the world today, you know what I'm saying, but ultimately centering that love conquers all. So what this, again, this project is going to take you through the streams of is, love, a little fun, a little heartbreak, you know what I'm saying, but ultimately getting back to understanding that love conquers all. And as long as we keep that in the forefront, we'll be all right, through the essence of it. You're going to go through the streams of a very melodic sound, but also with the currency of what's going on today.
That's
as far as from a production standpoint, I teamed up with my boy Shownuff, who's a Grammy Award winning producer, and
oh, wow,
boy Jukebox, who also is a Grammy nominated producer, and aside from that, just good buddies of mine.
Wow.
And like I said, we put together a nice short body of work, man, to feed the people and, kind of not reintroduce myself, but step back into the game because, obviously I put out little projects here and there and then kind of fall off, but now we on a new wave, so y'all can expect a lot of music from me this year.
All right, man, that's good to know, man. But before we get into the new EP, let's take it back a little bit, man. Let's talk about let's talk about the first pop funk mixtape put out, and let's gauge into some of the music off of that, man.
No doubt, man. Pop Funk Volume 1 was a special project. A lot of great producers are on that project as well, and a lot of young talent that was on that project is rising now and playing for, artists like CeeLo and, just doing what they, just a plethora of artists. So it's a beautiful thing to kind of look back, on that era of what we were doing and even to see that we were on that vibe, like in 2000,
right,
8, 9, you know what I'm saying? And now people are, you got artists like Bruno Mars who come into the game with the sound, theoretically, but we've been there, you know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
Just, at the end of the day, it's just interesting to see how everything works, man. But we've always been ahead of our time, and we'll remain being that way.
That's what's up, man. So let's go ahead and play one of the track singles off of that mixtape. Go ahead and introduce that track, DeJuan, and then we'll get right into it.
Let's get it. Let's get him up first, man. We're gonna get y'all off this record called Bad Habit.
All right, here we go. Your boy Keefer right here on the Soulful Experience, talking in with my man DeJuan Turrentine.
Whoop.
Secret lover, ooh, I got a bad habit for you. Hey, wish I didn't know you, 'cause you blow my mind. Hey, taking me for a crazy ride. What you want this time? I just want naive for you. Couldn't say the right words to do. To leave would be hard, but I gotta go. Hey, I got a bad habit for you. I'm gonna hurt someone who needs more. What I'm not here for. Hey, I got a bad habit for you. What you need, I can't be that soldier. I realize I got a bad habit for you. I'm making changes. Ooh, hey, you may not understand my ways, but it's a new day. 'Cause you blow my mind. Won't be a failure, not this time. I'm saying bye. I just want you naive for you. Couldn't say the right words to do. To leave would be hard, but I gotta go. Hey, I got a bad habit for you. But I'm gonna hurt someone who needs more. What I'm not here for. Hey, I got a bad habit for you. What you need, I can't be that soldier.
Yeah. That's Bad Habit off of DeJuan Turrentine's first mixtape called
Pop Funk Volume 1.
That's right, Pop Funk Volume 1. And let's get into some questions here, man. What is your sound or your genre, different types of tones out of that last album? What would you put yourself into?
You know what? I really try to stay away from categorizing my actual voice. It's an instrument, so it goes many different streams and ranges, such as my great uncle, legendary Stanley Turrentine, who played the saxophone. At one point my voice could be a saxophone. At another point it could be a percussion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At another point it could be keys. At the end of the day, it's the instrument. So, to put, and kind of it brings, some life to what, I'm about to say now, which is the Pop Funk Volume 1 mixtape was a rarity because we labeled it pop funk, but that's not a genre. That's in the culture of music. You have pop rock and pop alternative, but if you look up pop funk, that's not a genre, man. So, I look to bring that forth one day. You know what I'm saying? To see pop funk as a genre of music. So, to sum it up, basically, you could label that record pop funk. That's what it is.
Yeah, I love it, man. What was your purpose, or what is your purpose for doing music? Like who influenced you, or
Yeah, well, I first time I really discovered I could sing, and my mother discovered I could sing, was when obviously I was younger, and we were driving to school. I was going to elementary school, and my mom had a hatchback red Hyundai, and she was driving me to school. She always played Luther Vandross, and I started singing along one day, and she kind of pulled the car and said, "So you can sing?" I said, "I can." She was like, "Yeah, you can sing," and I was like, because, my mom sang too, so for her to say it back then, I used to watch her go to churches and sing, and I, just sit and watch her in the crowd. So for her to say that meant the world to me. So I got to school that day, man, and I was singing to all the little girls, and I almost got kicked out. The teacher was like, "DeJuan, you sound amazing, but you can't do this in class." And I was like, my mom said I could sing, and so it's just one of those things, man. Yeah, it was already a wrap, but basically, I grew up listening to the greats and kind of taking on the work ethic and the creativity, but also the essence that their voices catapult into people's lives, which it literally injected purpose into people's lives. You know what I mean? So I solely look at it like my voice and my purpose is a gift and all. God gave it to me. I give it. And it's not to expect anything back, but it is to help save souls. I am a believer, so I believe that, the people that I will reach, the normal label, Christian finger may not reach. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
But the purpose is still the same as far as to save souls and to speak life into these people and to speak love and give them hope. You know what I mean? So I believe that my platform is a sole purpose to bring people together, unify people, and to bring hope and let them know that they are loved and that, life has something great to offer them.
I like that, man, because one thing I don't like when people be preaching to me. You know what I'm saying? So, come to me with something real and and authentic. You know what I'm saying? So if the music and the lyrics are authentic, I'm gonna pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
Authentic and real.
Exactly.
Authentic and real. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
A lot of people like. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was gonna say, man, I didn't even know I was talking about the EP.
Yeah, there you go. You know what I'm saying? Authentic and real. But I'm just saying a lot of people, they may have a great word, but they lack power. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Weird. So at the end of the day, it's all about a feeling, brother.
I hear you, man. Hey, let's look. We got to continue. Let's get into the next track off of your pop funk EP. And go ahead and drop that for the folks.
Let's get it going. This is something that we put together. This record is called Go. When you listen to this record, it's gonna take you back. You know what I mean? So ladies, get ready.
Here we go.
me go. Baby, why you coming for me? I promise I'll let you know, baby, when I'm coming for you. But when I say go, girl, I want you to come for me. Now go.
Yeah, man. That song is called "Go" off of Pop Funk 1 off of Mr. DeJuan's first EP that he did. That song,
Sure.
man. That song is very, very sexy, man. That's got that Prince, you know. Man, that song is too sexy, bro. I tell you, boy. I don't know if they can handle that.
Yeah, man. That's a special record, you know. And like I said, we don't fear time. You know what I mean? Because quality don't fear time. So we look at music and we create music in a timely fashion.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Let me ask you this right here, D. What is your process of creating music when you get into the lab?
Yeah, you know that process. It really thrives from a lot of different energies, man. You know, it could be me walking down the street and, you know, seeing a kid with a shirt on that has something inspirational on it, or, you know, it may have a certain rip on it, or, you know, I may look at somebody's shoes and their shoes may have a certain character about it, or I may, you know, be driving and see certain colors, you know what I'm saying, and it'll spark interest. So I may just talk to somebody. I like having conversations. Like, it's weird, but, you know, I like having conversations with people that other people may just pass up. You know what I'm saying, or may see as indifferent. You'll learn that they're very wise and they have something to offer. So a lot of my inspiration comes from life. You know what I'm saying, real life experiences. A lot of my songs are my experiences, but some are others' experiences. You know what I mean? They don't always thrive from my direct experience. I can see it through another person's view and put it in melody and song. So, you know, my process is very melodically driven as well. A lot of it is we'll start with a melody and build around that, and you know, really create that marriage. So, music is a fun process, and I would say that it's a within process.
Wow, that's dope, man. This next track off the EP, man, is called "Goodbye Girl," and I'm gonna tell you right now, this is probably the most, like what you said, most methodic track I've ever heard in a long time. It has everything from it. You're literally on a roller coaster with the bridge and the melody. This song, man, it's incredible. So,
thank you, bro.
Tell me who helped you on this project right here. This project. Well,
that was actually the whole pop funk mixtape was done between me and my brother, and then we had some great co-musicians come in, such as DJ Battle Cat, and then a guy by the name of Ryan Hahn. But this actual record, another guy by the name of Troy Johnson, which is the Brother Johnson's son. But this song in particular was done by a brother named P-Town.
Okay.
Caucasian dude, man, who wear a hat and smoke a cigarette, you know what I'm saying? But he had this guitar melody, and when I heard it, I just said, wow, that's special. You know, it automatically took me through an emotion, and I literally started writing on the spot, and he started to build the rest of it literally on the spot. And my brother went in the booth and got on live drums, and we literally just recorded the record down one take. You know what I'm saying? So it was a one-take Jaker, and it came out magical, man. So, yeah, this joint right here is called Goodbye Girl. Enjoy it.
Let's go.
I'm standing looking in the mirror, wondering where we go. How do I make it more clear? Signs tell me no. I gotta get away from you. It's more than physical. I'm trapped inside an emotion, and I can't let it go. Feeling confused, my feet's off the ground. I toss in bed when no one's around. This is goodbye, girl. I don't really wanna go, but I gotta let you know. Don't take it personal. This is goodbye, girl. I don't really wanna go, but I gotta let you know. Don't take it personal. I never had no one like you. Turn my world upside down. I feel I'm on a roller coaster, taking us up and down. I swear I never wanna hurt you, feeling so selfish now. I would do anything to see you smile. Feeling so confused, my feet's off the ground. I toss in bed when no one's around. This is goodbye, girl. I don't really wanna go, but I gotta let you know. Don't take it personal. This is goodbye, girl. I don't really wanna go, but I gotta let you know. Don't take it personal. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. Listen, it's so hard when you know that her heart is the one for my soul. Woo! Wanna know? Oh, I gotta go. I need you though. When a man is confused, he just says, I gotta go. I'm sorry though.
DeJuan, man, I'm telling you, man, this song is incredible, man. That song was incredible, bro.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Man. That's real talk.
Yeah, yeah. So let's go. Let's talk about the new ish. So on this new project, what was the process of putting this together? I know you talked a little bit earlier, but like give me a quick synopsis on how'd you gather all these. I mean, you said the guys were your friends with the multi-platinum producers, Grammy. So why now bringing this project out?
Yeah, well, I believe that it's everything is not just about what you create. It's also about the time that you created, and then that time advances a certain place. So, you know, I literally did these records, 4 of the records, aside from that hump. I did 4 of the records with my bro Show Nuff, who is a great buddy of mine and a Grammy nominated producer. We did these records almost a year and a half ago.
Wow.
And, you know, I was just sitting back and I was kind of going through the streams of just what I wanted to do musically. And, you know, after, you know, it's like when you cut records and you just let people hear them along the way. And everybody was drawn to these records, man. Everybody was just really, you know, even my grandmother, like, What About the Love? That's her favorite song. And, I mean, I've seen her react, you know, to my songs and be like, oh, that's really good. But this song, man, she just was like, she would ask to play it every time she heard me. So I knew it was something special about it. And, you know, it was just one of those things that felt right. You know, I think that's what music is. You know, I'm the type of artist where I don't like to get married to my music, you know, because I love staying in the creative vein. So sometimes it takes me longer to get to the process of what, you know, I'm going to put out. But yeah, it was a no-brainer, you know, and I had records that I was just sitting on, and I'm like, okay, at the end of the day, I'm not helping myself and I'm not helping anybody else by sitting on these records. So let me put this project together, put it out, and start this movement, you know, so you guys could expect another project from me in July. Like I'm gonna roll out at least 3 EPs this year. And, you know, keep that consistency going, man. But yeah, authentic and real. Like I said, the process of it made sense as well, just from things that I went through in life, from pains, from ups and downs. And the only thing that we're guaranteed in life is that we're going to have some ups and we're going to have some downs. So, you know, you just got to be able to get through them, man, and see the brighter side. So What About the Love, Authentic and Real EP is an advancement of all of that.
Wow. I mean, yeah, I love it. I've known you for a while, so I know that on your projects, and, you know, and every project has a theme. So this one definitely has a theme, man. And if you guys don't know, y'all need to go to DeJuan Turrentine's YouTube page and see What About the Love music video. It's incredible. It touches my heart. You know, I love where you went with it. I'm not going to tell anybody about it, but I just love where you went with it, man. And it's definitely what's going on in today's in America. You know what I'm saying? So by you touching on that particular scenario, I'm not going to give it away, but, you know, I just love it. I thought it was great, bro. I thought it was great. So
thank you, man.
Let's get into one of the tracks. Hey, Soulful Experience fans, we're not going to play the whole entire songs. I want you to kind of just get a gauge of it, because you can now download this track right on iTunes. So yeah, you guys just go and get that. But I'm going to go ahead and get into some of these songs right now. The first one is Guidance.
Guidance, baby. Let's get it, man. At the end of the day, you know, every man needs some guidance from a strong woman, and every woman wants to feel like they are needed. So, you know, guidance, here we go.
Here we go.
Where do dreams meet miracles? Check. I wanna do it all, love, you and me, girl. Can I drink off this fever? Temperature high. Just let me cool back for a minute. Enjoy all this time that I'm in it. Give it to me when I grip them hips. You felt it, you called my name. I didn't regret it, girl. I want it one more time. Baby, you are a goddess. My life has been crazy, I'm on autopilot. Can you be the one to keep it all honest? Can you be the one to give me some guidance? Guidance from you, hey. Guidance from you. Baby, you are a goddess. My life has been crazy, I'm on autopilot. Can you be the one to keep it all honest? Can you be the one to give me some guidance? Girl, we can't make it up, although we go through it. You've been my number one, that's how we got through it. Loving you's never changed, nothing could break through it. Giving you everything. Oh, girl, I could put that ass to sleep and watch your body go to peace, rocking your world. Cold road, just hold me down, 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 and give it to me. When I gripped them hips, you felt it, you called my name. I didn't regret it, girl. I want it all the time. Baby, you are a goddess. My life has been crazy, I'm on autopilot. Can you be the one to keep it all honest? Can you be the one to give me some guidance? Guidance from you. Yeah. I need guidance from you. Girl, I need. Baby, you are a goddess. My life has been crazy, I'm on autopilot. Can you be the one to keep it all honest? Can you be the one to give me some guidance? I need guidance from you, from you. I need guidance from you. I need guidance from you. I need guidance from.
The next song is the single, right? I guess you could call it the single from the.
Yeah, what about the love, man? It's a powerful record.
It's a very powerful record. Guys, keep it locked right here. It's your boy DJ Keefer right here on Soulful Experience. I got my man DeJuan Turrentine in the building. You guys just keep it locked. Keep it locked.
Woo.
Baby, I'm not dating your mama. I'd never give you ultimatums, that ain't my flavor. The crazy parts, I love you, mama. I'm sorry I don't fit the description that she chose for a daughter. But what about the love, 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 love? What about the love no one could give her but me? There's a bigger picture, I'm trying to frame it with you. Sitting back reading the scripture. No man should be alone, so I'm doing my best to make it. Baby, we make them hate it, this love can't be debated. I'm doing everything to see you smile when I'm gone. You send me texts on how I put it down. We need it all figured out. Counting my blessings, thankful you one of them now. See, we started out as friends and it became more relevant. Some of the people that was forced before started to change it, but I need you to know, baby, I'm not dating your mama. I'd never give you ultimatums, that ain't my flavor. The crazy parts, I love you, mama. I'm sorry I don't fit the description that she chose for a daughter. But what about the love, 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 love? Since they forgot what it was. What about the love no one can give her but me? Isolation won't resolve it. I know it's hard on you. As your man, I'm trying to resolve it. No matter what you need, your mom, girl. If she love you, she gon' do what's best for you. You can't escape the feeling. Baby, don't cry. I got you got me. We gon' make it through. We gon' do this thing for life. See, we started out as friends and it became more relevant. Some of the people that was forced before started to change it, but I need you to know, no, baby, I'm not dating your mama.
Yeah. I'm telling you, D, this song is incredible, man. You know, it's like that Boys II Men song, Mama. That's how deep it is. You know what I'm saying? So I think everyone needs to really pay attention to the lyrics, because I had to hear it like 3 times. I was like, did he say that? He did say that. I mean, the lyrics on here. You wrote all this, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that song was literally, I just got into the studio with my boy Show, and I told him, let's just create. And he started playing this little melody on the keys, and I literally started writing that. He's building around the melody more, and there we have it. I mean, I wrote the song in like an hour.
That's incredible. That's incredible, boy.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, it looks like we got to get you back on here because you got so much stuff, bro. you know what I'm saying? I got to get you back on here. But let's get into this last track. Well, it's got 5 tracks on here with an intro. So here's this next song. It's called That Hump. And I need it. What do you mean by that hump? What's going on with that?
Well, at the end of the day, man, a lot of women out there, they got that hump. When they turn around, you see the separation from their back, to their butt out, and if they don't have it the way they want it, they exercise and then doing their squats and lunges. So
keep it 100. Keep it 100.
Yeah.
Keep it 100.
Everyone out there who is working out, taking care of themselves and loving themselves. And hopefully if they're not, then when they hear this song, it'll kind of give them a little fire to want to do it. Because every man want to grab onto that booty, you know what I mean?
Hey, I'm a booty man all day. Even this white guy, most white guys like breasts, but not this brother. I'm a booty guy. All right, so let's get into this track. It's called That Hump. This is off DeJuan Turrentine's new EP called Authentic and Real. This your boy Keefer.
I'm over here, girl, give me a hug as I hold you, my hands gripping your butt. You say you've been working that thing out. I say I can't tell by the way it feel, no doubt. Spandex with no drawers on, damn, I'm trying to get a ponytail with Chanel shirts. Like, baby, gotta ask for days. Woo, can I get up in that hook? 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 Booty looking like squatting in your sleep. Let me exercise in your bed. I've been working out for your instructor. I'ma show you how to drip sweat. A vision I once had, revealing so much truth. That arch in your back, my thoughts are running loose. You work so damn hard, can't put a price on you. Just stand right there, let me enjoy the view. I spend days with no drawers on, damn, I'm trying to get a ponytail with Chanel shirts. Like, baby, gotta ask for days. Woo, can I get up in that hook? 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 Booty looking like squatting in your sleep. Let me exercise in your bed. I've been working out for your instructor. I'ma show you how to drip sweat. Can I get up in that hook? 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 Booty looking like squatting in your sleep. Let me exercise in your bed. I've been working out for your instructor. I'ma show you how to drip sweat. Your dedication calls for celebration. You do the splits, drop it on them with no hesitation. Whoop, all that hump need affiliation. I'ma bring that fire, beat it up, cremation. Baby, do Pilates, I'ma stretch it out. Yoga with all that drip, it'll make you sick, heaven sent. Hold up. Tell me what it is, count the dividends. You and all your friends finna make a trend up.
Yeah. That song is called That Hump. The one thing that I'm learning about you, D, is that this right here, this song is like totally different than every song that I've ever heard you from. Even the cadence on this is different than any track that I've heard you on, and I've known you 12 plus years. So this is this is incredible, bro. I'm speechless on how you actually how you wrote this track with your instrument, with your vocals.
Yeah.
It's incredible, bro. I love it.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, that was incredible. So that's the song I did with Jukebox, and went into the studio with that idea, and we just literally built it from scratch. I literally had the melody and the hook already wrote, and we just built the music around it.
Wow. DeJuan, man, I appreciate you so much, man, for coming on to the Soulful Experience, man. You've been rocking with us, man, for for 10 years, man, and we're gonna have a live performance pretty soon, so you just keep it locked.
Oh, we got to do it. Got to do it.
So all right, so D, just give everyone your social media information, so where they can find you, where they can download this new EP and all that get down.
Absolutely. EP is ready for you on all streaming sites: iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube Music. You can find it Authentic and Real, DeJuan Turrentine. I am most efficient on Instagram, so you could add me on my Instagram at DeJuan DT, DeJuanDT. All my other social networks, Twitter, Facebook, DeJuan Turrentine, and just connect with me. You know what I mean? Help me build. As we all do, we all are products of, what we give. So at the end of the day, be a giver, and God gives to the givers and takes from the takers. So I just hope y'all take something from that and build on it. Peace and love.
Yeah. This your boy, Keefer. Thank you, DeJuan.
Soulful Experience. Appreciate you, Keith. One love.
One love. Yeah, this your boy, Keefer. Thank you for coming through, DeJuan Turrentine. This is the Soulful Experience, my exclusive interview with one of the hottest artists coming out of Pasadena, California. You guys keep it locked. Remember, go through his YouTube and IG, DeJuan Turrentine, DT DeJuan Turrentine. Check him out on all social media. This your boy. Thank you.
Seeing you walk away parted. Now I'm looking at you, seeing emotions. Girl, playing these tricks on my caution. I was down in my luck, but I can't let it go. Don't change your ways. Girl, you love me for all the right reasons. This is our season. The only box I'm in is yours, treasure.